What's going on, everyone? It's your boy, the Manager, checking in. I want to welcome y'all to our very first Deity discussions. So these are pretty much going to be my little topic-based videos where I'm going to try to teach you guys something. I'm going to help you achieve a goal. You're probably going to learn something that you never heard before in one of the videos, or learn something that you might have heard before but you needed to have it solidified. I like to take a real scientific-based approach to everything. I believe that with all the scientific advances that we've had, especially in the field of supplements and exercise science and stuff like that, there's no reason that it should be ignored and all that bro shit. I mean, there's a time and a place for it, but nah. So anyway, for the first Deity discussion, we're gonna talk about how to burn fats fast. If you're a normal person like you struggled with fat loss before, you got into a point where you either wanted to just take a knife and just chop the shit off, or B, you wanted to take a match and just burn it off. I wish we could do that. The main way to lose body fat is you gotta be in a caloric deficit. The way that you figure that out, you have to figure out what your maintenance calories are. You can just look up a TDEE calculator online and figure it out that way. Just be careful, because a lot of them will give you kind of skewed results. The one that asks more questions are usually a little bit more accurate, and you can use that. Now, if you get your TDEE, is this calculator 100% correct? No. I learned from someone named Russ Scholar. He's a very respected man in the field of science. He said that we are all biochemically unique. And ever since the first time I heard him say that, it stuck with me. And hearing him explain that, it really opened my mind to a lot of different things. Calories aren't necessarily the same for every person. 1,500 calories to me might be different than 1,500 calories to somebody else. And what I mean by that is the way it's gonna change my body or affect my body in performance is gonna be different than what it does for the next person. We're all biochemically unique. This is why some people are carb sensitive, why some people can eat what the fuck they want, some people, they gain fat really easy, some people burn fat really easy, whatever. So anyway, back to the topic. Alright, so to burn fat, you pretty much need to be in some sort of a caloric deficit. The best diet is based off of your current diet. So that means that if you're currently eating maybe like 1,800 calories, that's where you want to start, because you've probably been eating that for a while, and what the human body does is that it adapts. So as time passes, like let's say I would eat 1,700 calories for like 2-3 weeks, that's probably going to deprive my body a little bit, and my metabolism is going to slow down to adapt. It's called metabolic adaptation. Figure out your diet. You base it off what you're doing right now. So let's say you're eating about like 2,600, to be generous. And that's maintaining your weight, because your body is used to that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna chop some calories off of that. After that, what you wanna do is, number one, you wanna change the way that you train. You don't necessarily have to change, the exact workouts that you do. You just want, number one, make sure it's intense. Make sure that you're giving your effort, all your effort every set. Number two, you want to make sure that you keep your rest intervals short. So let's say normally you work out and you have maybe like 2-3 minutes, maybe even more, because nowadays people in the gym pick up their phone in between sets, start texting. The typical bros be able to in the mirror like, I'm about to put this on Snapchat. I'm about to send this to a girl. Bro, I'm so pumped. Look at this half natty light. So instead of having those long ass breaks, you want to chop it down. So I recommend resting a maximum 1.5 minutes. A minute is the sweet spot, and then as time goes on, you're kind of gonna get used to that. And if you want to make it more challenging, you can do 45 seconds, 30 seconds in between your sets if you want to. You know, it's a little bit more intense, and you're gonna get a lot less reps probably than you did the previous set. But you know, the point is to pump blood to the muscle anyway and to destroy that motherfucker. So whatever. So that's the next step of it. So what you're gonna notice is that if you just implement this on your own, so you decrease your calories, you decrease your rest periods, and make your workouts a lot more intense, your metabolism is gonna speed up, okay? Because shortening the rest periods is gonna make this more of a high intensity training, or high intensity interval training. So you're gonna boost your metabolism for 48 hours. Even after you go home, you're sitting down, chilling the next day, watching TV, eating, doing whatever you do, that means that you're gonna be burning calories still, because your metabolism is boosted from, you know, increasing the intensity of your weightlifting session. So after time, what you can also do, or you can do it right off the bat, I don't, unless I'm really trying to, you know, bump the intensity, or if I'm trying to really, you know, really rapidly lose fat, then, you know, you can add some cardio. So you can either wait it out or you can add cardio. So as time goes on and you know, the weight loss stalls, you can either A, decrease your calories, which sucks, or B, you can add cardio. I recommend high intensity interval training. That is, in my opinion, the best way to burn fat, and I will have another video on that very, very soon, so keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna get my favorite techniques. I'm gonna sample out some moves for you guys, and you know, give a basic routine for you to do, and you know, I want you guys to let me know how it goes for you. So that's how you burn fat. Caloric deficit, more intense workouts, cardio, weight loss stops. Make your adjustments. Either add cardio or decrease calories. Next, most people think that you can spot reduce fat. You'll commonly hear, if I ask somebody, I'm a personal trainer for example, so if I ask somebody what they want to do, or like, you know, where, like, what their goals are, they usually say, I want to lose belly fat, or, you know, I want to tone my legs out, I want to lose the love handles. Like, that's literally what I hear all the time. And I have to tell people, I want to be straight up with them and tell them that you cannot spot reduce fat. So how fat loss works is, as you lose all of the weight, it's gonna come from a bunch of different places. Your body chooses, you do not choose. So a lot of the time, what I've noticed is with fat loss, people usually notice like their waistline starts to go down first, their pants, they're gonna wake up one day, put their pants on, yo, why are these loose? Like, what? What? Then they start looking in the mirror, and then like, okay, I see a little bit of a difference. It's usually after like a week or two, because a lot of fat loss happens like right in the beginning. Like if you're in the beginning stages of you know, like a diet, it can happen pretty fast. So that's usually what people see at first. Unfortunately, the places that we don't want it the most, like the lower belly, or even just the stomach in general, the lower back, the love handle, stuff like that, those are unfortunately some of the last places where body fat comes off. Some will come off, but ultimately your body really chooses where it's gonna come off. So you're gonna notice, you know, 1 week your stomach might be a little bit flatter, than the next week your legs might look a little bit smaller, then you might start to see a little bit more definition in your you know, in your arms. Stuff like that's gonna happen. And it's just all about being patient and just being consistent, because the problem is people will lose fat and you're not necessarily gonna see it. Like, you're not gonna be able to tell, you know, if you lost fat. Like, maybe you lost like 2 pounds, okay? Maybe it came out of your legs, a little bit came out of your legs, some of it came out of your back, but you don't see it in your stomach. That's why people get discouraged. And I literally try to stress to everybody, like, just be patient, be consistent, and the fat is gonna come off. You know, you just have to have proper programming, you know, proper nutrition, proper workouts, proper progression as well. That's something that I really like want the world to understand. You just gotta be You just gotta be patient, be consistent, and you will get whatever results that you are looking for. All right, so that's today's Deity discussion. Thanks for listening. I'd appreciate it if you guys, like the video. Leave a comment, ask some questions, let me know what you think. More videos coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'ma holla at y'all.